Hello children, welcome to Minutes of Maths. In this class, I am going to teach you Class 9, Chapter 7, Exercise 7.1, Triangles, Question number 7. AB is a line segment and P is its midpoint. D and E are points on the same side of AB such that angle BAD is equivalent to angle ABE and angle EPA is equivalent to angle DPB. Show that triangle DAP is equivalent to triangle EBP and the side AD is equivalent to BE. This is the figure given in the question. In the question, they have told this P is the midpoint of AB. So, AP should be equal to BP because P is the midpoint for the line AB. And they have given in this question, these two angles are equal to each other and these two angles are equal to each other. We have to prove this ADP is equivalent to BEP. These two triangles are equal to each other. How we can prove? Already in this triangle, one corresponding line is equal to each other, that is given in the question, and one corresponding angle also equal to each other, that is also given in the question. If we prove this angle and this angle are equal to each other, then we can say according to angle side angle rule, these two triangles are equal to each other. So how we can prove that? We can prove by adding this angle, by adding EPD to both the angle of EPB and BPD respectively. We can prove this angle and this angle are equal to each other. Let's write the statement. Solution. We can write AP is equivalent to BP because B is the midpoint of AB given in the question. And we have written the equation angle EPA is equivalent to angle DPB. That is also given in the question, so that we have taken this is the first equation of ours. What we are going to do, we have to add this angle EPD to both the side of this equation. If we add, what will happen? Angle EPA plus angle EPD is equivalent to DPB plus angle EPD will be angle APD is equivalent to angle EPB. This way. For example, already this is the equation 3 is equivalent to 3. If I add both the side equal number, both the sides same number, what will happen? If we add 3 plus 1 will be 4 and this side also 4. So if we add same measurement here, then also these two will be equal to each other. So according to this, I have told APD is equivalent to BPE. Now we have to write the corresponding parts of this APD and BPE. Let's write. So now we have to consider these two triangle DAP and EBP. In these two triangle, angle PAD is equivalent to angle PBE already given in the question. And AP is equivalent to BP also given in the question because this P is the midpoint of this line AB. So that AP is equivalent to PB. And angle DPA is equivalent to angle EPB, that is we have proved here. So now we can say according to angle side angle rule, these two triangles are equal to each other. So that I have written here. Now we have to prove AD is equivalent to BE. You can see here AD and BE are two corresponding parts of these two triangles. Already we have proved these two triangles are equal to each other. So if these two triangles are congruent, then we can say corresponding parts of those triangle will be equal to each other. So that AD is equivalent to BE. That's it. Next we'll move on to the 8th question. Question number 8. In right triangle ABC, right angled at C, B is the midpoint of hypotenuse AB. C is joined to M and produced to a point D such that DM is equivalent to CM. Point D is joined to point B. Show that triangle AMC is equivalent to triangle BMD. And angle DBC is a right angle. And triangle DBC is equivalent to ACB. And fourth one is CM should be equal to half of AB. This is the figure given in the question. You can see this is the right angled triangle. ABC is a right angled triangle. At C, this is 90 degree. At C, it is 90 degree. And M is the midpoint of AB. If M is the midpoint of AB, then we can say AM is equivalent to BM. And C is joined to M and produced to D. So that CM is equivalent to DM. So these two also equal to each other. That is given in the question. And D is joined to point B. Now we have to prove first this triangle AMC is equivalent to BMD. You can see the triangle already two sides are equal to each other. So we have one more measurement. So you can see this CD and AB are two lines. These two lines are intersect at M. So if two lines are intersect at M, then both the line will make here vertically opposite angle. We know vertically opposite angle would be equal to each other. So two sides are equal to each other already. Now we have proved this angle also equal to each other. So according to side angle side congruency rule, we can prove this triangle AMC is equivalent to BMD. Let's write the statement. Solution for the first part. This is triangle AMC is equivalent to triangle BMD. Already I have explained earlier. M is the midpoint. So MB is equivalent to AM. So we have to consider these two triangles now. So in these two triangles, CM is equivalent to DM. That is given in the question. And angle AMC is equivalent to BMD. These two are vertically opposite angle. These two are equal to each other because M is the midpoint, and these two are equal to each other. That is given in the question. So according to SAS congruency rule, I can say triangle AMC is equivalent to triangle BMD. That's it. Now we have to move on to next one. Second solution is second one. Angle DBC is a right angle. We have to prove this DBC is right angle. Already in the question they have told angle C is the right angle in the triangle ABC. Now we have considered, already we have proved these two triangles are equal to each other. That means AMC is equivalent to BMD according to SAS rule. So we have already proved this. So we can take this angle is equivalent to this angle, corresponding parts of congruency triangle. So I have written here angle MAC is equivalent to angle MBD by CPCT, corresponding parts of congruence triangle. Already we have proved these angles are equal because these two are vertically opposite side. So this angle and this angle should be equal and these two should be equal because these two are corresponding congruence triangle. So if these two are equal to each other, you can see if these two, this is looking like a alternative interior angle. So what we have to do, this AB is a transversal and AC is equivalent to, AC is parallel to BD because these two are alternative angle. Alternative angle will be equal when if these two are parallel line and if this is a transversal, then this angle should be equal to each other. So that we have taken this BA is a transversal line for AC and BD. So that I have written. So if these two are parallel to each other, then we can say BC also transversal line for this two line. So that I have written here BC is a transversal of lines AC and DB because we have proved these two are alternative angle and these two are equal to each other. So that we have taken AC parallel to BD. If AC parallel to BD, then we can say BC also transversal of these two lines. So if BC is a transversal, that means what? These two angles are co-interior angle. We know the sum of co-interior angle would be 180 degree. So that we can add these two angle DBC plus angle ACB is equivalent to 180 degree. Already angle C 90 degree, that is given in the question. Right angle at C. So we can substitute this value in this equation. So instead of BCA we have written 90 degree. So 90 degree plus angle DBC is equivalent to 180 degree. From this equation DBC is equivalent to 90 because we have to subtract these two angles, then we will get 90 degree. So we have proved angle DBC is a right angle. This is also 90 degree. Next we have to prove this one. Triangle DBC is equivalent to triangle ACB. Let's prove. Now we have to prove triangle DBC is equivalent to triangle ACB. These two triangles are equal to each other. We have to prove that. So for that what I am going to do, already we have proved this triangle is equivalent to this. That means AMC is equivalent to DMB. That is, we have proved this one. So according to that, AC and BD are corresponding points of congruence triangle. So we can write AC is equivalent to BD according to this triangle. Now we have to consider this triangle in triangle DBC and in triangle ACB. This AC is equivalent to BD. Above we have proved, so that we have written here AC is equivalent to BD, and these two angles are equal to each other because in the question they have given 90 degree and before we have found this DBC also 90 degree we have proved. So that angle DBC is equivalent to angle ACB. Then you can see this BC is the base for both the triangles. So BC is common for both the triangles. So BC is equivalent to CB common. So according to side angle side rule, we can prove triangle DBC is equivalent to triangle ACB. That's it. We have proved by ACAS congruency rule. Next is fourth one, CM is equivalent to half of AB. Let's prove that. Now we have to prove this one. CM is equivalent to half of AB. So what you have to do? We have to take this triangle DBC and ACB. You can see DBC and ACB, this DC and AB are hypotenuse respectively. So we can say AB is equivalent to CD. Why? Because already we have proved these two triangles DBC and ACB are congruence triangle. So according to congruency rule, we can say corresponding parts of the congruence triangle will be equal to each other. So that I have written here DC is equivalent to AB. This DC is equivalent to AB by CPCT. Next, DM is equivalent to CM. That is given in the question. They have given DM is equivalent to CM. So, now we can write DM, that CM is equivalent to half of DC, right? Because these two are equal to each other, that is given in the question. So I can write CM is equivalent to half of DC. So that I have written CM is equivalent to half of DC. Already this DC is equal to AB according to congruency rule, corresponding parts of congruence triangle. So that instead of DC we can write AB2 here. So that CM is equivalent to half of AB. That's it. We have proved CM is equivalent to half of AB. Thank you.